People have been asking, why not go to Genesis? Why come to SwissGold Global? Well, this is where I'm hoping to cover this aspect. You lose nothing by coming to SwissGold Global, and yet you gain so much more. The transparency of the businesses, right there, you know who the people are. They're happy. Bill Rowell, anyway, is happy to meet you. Marco Streng is way too busy. But if necessary, he makes his public appearances. So it's not like he's hiding or anything, or concealing his name from the website or anything. Bitcoin mining is where Genesis make their returns from. SwissGold Global makes no excuse, 100% Genesis. There is no other company involved. SwissGold Global have no equipment of their own. They use the contracts, and therefore everything is exactly the same as Genesis. The minimum, the pricing, the fees, the returns, and the duration of the contract is exactly the same as Genesis. However, in terms of repurchase, you can add on here, we do exactly the same as well, but we do something more. We take the Genesis rebate model and are able to spread it out a little more than even Genesis do. So there is one advantage here already. That can be separately explained maybe another time when we get into compensation. But what Genesis cannot offer you is precious metals. We've got a cryptocurrency precious metals exchange. We are primarily a gold, silver retail platform. You can bring in your Bitcoin and buy gold and silver, which is something Genesis are unable to offer you. We have that on top. And nothing has changed. You're not losing anything by coming to SwissGold Global as compared to Genesis. In fact, Genesis are strategic partners. They are more than happy, and they support us in retailing their mining contracts. It is their contracts. Now, we offer community, which Genesis is a big company. They've got members from all over the world, but the members don't operate as a group. They don't operate as a team. We do it very differently. We have offline and online teams, and we offer all kinds of training and support. The most recent group we have on Telegram, for example, people are free to express if there are any difficulties, frustrations. They're free to express them there. In fact, most of us sympathize when things are tough, but when things are growing well, we share information. If you wanted to know which is the best Visa Bitcoin debit card for your location, guess what? We have a community that volunteers with the answers. Is it WireX? Is it Bitwala? Is it Zappo? Is it some other? We have people that have tried different things. They have experiences. They're able to share these things on a forum. We support each other and so much more. Even the discussion about SegWit and segregated witness and the potential hard fork and everything else that is coming up, all of this we are able to openly discuss, and we keep each other informed. We share articles with each other, we share latest information, and because we are also worldwide, there may be some breaking news somebody picks up in New Zealand, and before London even wakes up, it's been shared already with the group, and we already know where to look for information. So this is probably the most valuable aspect that we have over and above Genesis. With Genesis, you're just one of the retail customers like thousands of others, or millions of others. Wealth education, we've got some very high profile trainers that cover not just precious metals and cryptocurrency, but wealth generally, and the mindset for wealth. This includes Bob Proctor, Sandy Gallagher, etc. This is not something that Genesis has as part of their business model. Asset portfolio, you get a Swiss precious metal storage account, and you get everything, cryptocurrency as well as precious metals, under one login in an offshore tax-free jurisdiction. Is it fantastic or what? And this is over and above everything that you already get with Genesis. The only thing we don't do is we don't offer the 3% discount code while buying a Genesis contract. You can get that from a Genesis retailer or Genesis promoter. But with us instead, the same 3%, that's what we take and redistribute and create a more than uni-level pay plan out of that 3%. That's how we rearrange it a little bit. And that's the only difference. Now, if people promoting Genesis knew all these strengths that we have, on top of the fact that we have an optional multi-level marketing program, Or you can just become a plain distributor. You can become a distributor of Genesis contracts or a distributor of precious metals without yourself necessarily wanting to build a multi-level team. You just bring people in for sake of retail sales, and you will get paid if you're just retailing goods and services and not even bothering with the multi-level marketing program. But you have all these options with us, which is not strictly the options you have with Genesis mining at all. So I hope this covers a number of things that have been a little overdue to share.